We're here with Adrian Gillespie today. Welcome, Adrian.
Thank you.
So we're at his farm in the Tatham area. Can you give us a little bit of a background on when you got this farm and what you have growing here?
Yeah, so we bought the place in 2015.
Yep.
It was just a cow paddock essentially. So we got stuck in and planted the first paddock over here to my right in 2017.
Yep.
And then this paddock was 2018, and the last paddock we did was 2019.
Yep.
So all up 13 hectares.
Yep.
And multiple varieties between Marnane seed stock and Attia seed stock. So
yep. And what does a general year of management look like for you in terms of the tea tree?
So sort of once we get it harvested, contract harvesting takes place, gets stilled over at the Bryant still at Bunga.
Yep.
And so then slash the stumps, post-harvest spray, a bit of fertiliser, sort of a few months down the track, usually just use a prill type spread out with a PDO spreader.
Yep. And
then just manage the bugs and weeds as necessary.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Now that all sounds pretty good.
Yep.
And going forward, looking forward 5 years down the track, is that sort of how you want to see yourself managing the farm, or is there anything else that you'd like to be trying? Or
want to try and improve the soil a little bit, try and make sure the little bugs and critters underneath the ground are doing what they should to try and get the benefit to the trees and get that nutrient to the tree. So
yeah. Have you explored any ways which you might be able to do that yet, or you're still just sort of
still in the thinking stage?
Yeah.
I've had a couple of good conversations with Peter Entwistle about some of the stuff he's tried in other places.
Yep.
Inter-row cropping potentially with some legumes.
Yep.
And maybe some composting and stuff like that. But
So I guess it comes back to sort of trying to add more organic matter into the soil to give the
that's
microbes
right.
some food.
And as you can see, like there's a bit of organic matter here, but that's basically whatever
left over from harvest
and slashing. So it's
yep.
Up until this point we haven't seen any real dramas with it, but
yep.
just more of a long-term future look ahead to try and make sure we keep our soils as healthy as we can.
And that's what's going to ensure the longevity of the crop as well. Being a perennial crop, you want to try and keep it as happy as you can for as long as you can.
Yep.
So Adrian, you've been coming to a lot of the extension events that the project's been holding. What have you been getting out of attending those events over the last 18 months?
Yeah, so the last few events have been great. The soil day we held only last month, I think it was, and the fertiliser day last year, and a couple of the others that I've been to. Just been really good foundation knowledge for, like I said, a non-agricultural sort of science background. Yep. So and it's helped to sort of make me think a little bit more about options and what we can do. So
yeah. And what's your motivation for actually so you've joined the project steering group, what's your motivation for actually being involved in the industry and trying to put forward some of those ideas?
I was quite keen to get a part of the steering committee. Like I said, just a fresh set of eyes, to have a little bit of input as well, and
yep.
and help make sure that what we're doing is sort of what we want to see come out of the whole outcome. So